Welcome everybody, Modern Action now, round 2. You can see on the right hand side we're featuring the new layout designed by Nathan Blewett. It's Will McCarty at the top versus Dylan Magika, who recorded at the bottom. We've just got this we're playing around with this idea of putting a few fun facts in there. Will's the defending Modern champion, he's a valued Patreon contributor. This is his first season playing Division 1. For Dylan, who looks to be on the Thing in the Ice Phoenix deck, he's won Standard Championship twice, 2 format championships that is, and he's our longest serving Patreon contributor. He's been consistently contributing to Patreon since the very thing started, and he also happens to be the guy that maintains our group server, make sure it's all up to date and so on. Will at the top, he won the Modern Championship last year with Burn. I'm pretty sure it's Boros Burn. It looks like he's on some sort of a Rakdos Burn build this time. There's a Thing in the Ice that Dylan's been looking for. He's got to discard 2 cards. And he's going to get his Thing in the Ice. So you can see he's got Manamorphose, 2 Manamorphose. Is going to float the mana. So he's down to 8. We'll see if he's got time to win this. He's got to hit 3 times. He's down to 5 with the 2 skewer the critics. That's a new bolt, and is that going to do it? He's got until the next turn. So risk factor in Modern there from Will. Will's only got to find 1 lightning bolt or equivalent, and this one's over. Dylan probably needs to find at least a counter spell minimum. I think he has to go off on this turn. He's got to at least hit for 7. He's going to float 2. He is going to be able to go off this turn, but whether he can survive the bolt next turn is the question. So he's going to hit for 7, but you'd expect the burn player can find the 1 solitary burn spell that they need in the next 3 turns. Well, 2 turns actually, because bolt. So Dylan's got it next turn if Will doesn't find anything, but with so many cards, there it is, so we're going to game 2. So you'd expect here, after sideboards, Dylan's probably brought in counter spells to try and deal with this. You can see he's going to shuffle away the lightning bolt, so he's not going to get an answer for... He's not going to get an answer here for this goblin guy just yet. He drew the bolt anyway. Thing in the Ice is going to stop the goblin guy in its tracks. Still going to attack anyway. Now this just screams lightning bolt, so Dylan might have been in the market. This is interesting here. He's going to cast the... I was going to say, Rift Bolt can't be cast. Can't be suspending a Rift Bolt is not casting a Rift Bolt. I believe off that card you need to cast. I might be wrong. But either way, he didn't do it. You can see the Arclight Phoenix there. You can't put it in the bin from the Serum Visions. Is he going to be able to go off? Yeah, he's got enough here to go off. So he's going to bounce those 2 Goblin Guides. He's going to have to be wary that... He's going to actually bolt 1 because I was going to say they got haste, so they'd hit him on the way back. Here comes a Phoenix and lethal next turn. So this is the sort of play that Dylan wanted to set up. Searing Blaze will take down the Phoenix. But you can see a Pteramander, a Crackling Drake. Dylan can potentially go off again here. He is going to be able to go off again. So Dylan's got this match. So we're going to go to game 3 here. Bolt will get the job done anyway. So 2 very fast decks. Smashing heads. You can see he's got a Pteramander and a Dispel in hand. Pteramander, the new Rage, I should have actually made a pop-up of that. It can become a 5/5 for I think it's 8 mana, but it costs 1 less mana for each instant or sorcery in the grave. Eidolon of the Great Revel. We don't see that too much these days. It's still a key part of the burn deck, but it hasn't featured on our... hasn't featured on our coverage as much. Here's a second Eidolon. So what do you do here? He's going to bolt what? He bolts down the Eidolon, going to play the Pteramander. But he's taken some hits. He's down. Dylan's down to 7. He does have a Dispel, so that's going to stop 3 points of damage. Speaking of 3, here comes 3 right now. He's not going to... There's the bolt, so that's going to get the Dispel. Down to 3, so he's dead on board to a Lightning Bolt. I think he has to at least remove one of these creatures here. Is he going to go for the... Yeah, he kind of has to get rid of both because he needs some sort of a counter spell. I think he's desperate to find a Dispel. I don't think that this Phoenix deck plays Snapcaster Mages. He can't really get in, so I think Will's got this one. He just needs a burn spell here. See if he's going to find it. He does. It's a Lava Spike, and Will is going to take down Modern 2 games to 1, the defending champ. Does it?